This anime is gonna make you cringe. And it might make you laugh, it's got its moments. The anime is Cherry Magic, 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard. Yes, that's the actual title. So, basically in this world, I don't know if it applies to everybody, but to our main character, Adachi, he finds out that once he hits the age of 30 and is a virgin, he can read people's minds through physical contact. Okay, well, it's something I didn't know I needed in my life until now. Overall, I would say that if I had to choose a power, it probably wouldn't be that one. But the fun of this anime is kind of in the questioning of yourself and questioning being able to hear people's thoughts. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it too intrusive? Are you stepping over boundaries? But our story takes us to Adachi's life, going to his office, kind of giving up on romance, just doing the day-to-day grind, when he runs into Kurosawa, who's like this hunky Ryan Gosling type at his office, who all the ladies fawn over, that he's kind of almost jealous of, until he bumps into him and finds out that Kurosawa is not as perfect as everybody thinks, and that he's also very interested in Adachi. Ooh, get spicy, get rude, and they do eventually. But at first, it kind of it takes you through the peaks and valleys of what dating in early stages is like, which I think when you date enough, you kind of forget how awkward that time is and how cringe moments are and how much processing you need. But Adachi basically learns Kurosawa likes him, and he doesn't even know if he likes men, which is kind of, I feel, the most interesting aspect of Cherry Magic, is just the examination of him kind of navigating his sexuality, especially when he hasn't really had any sexual experiences, and is going up against Kurosawa, who's kind of, been dating for a while and has just always known dating. And he eventually kind of takes the plunge going after Kurosawa and noticing that when he has time away from him, he misses him and all these basic elements of relationships. But the element that I don't like is that in a lot of these BL anime or manga, the tops especially, I don't know what it is, but they just portray them in kind of a toxic way. Like Kurosawa very much has like some toxic top qualities, whereas Adachi is a very kind of quiet, cute bottom, which suits him well. We love a cute bottom, and he's very controlling of Adachi. He's overlooking him at every moment, almost like in a stalking sense. He'll like grab him by the arm really tightly and firmly when he's trying to get his point across, and I don't know if that's was intentional to kind of like make you question if you find this guy toxic or not, or if it is a quality that people find sexy. I think sometimes there's a time and place for that, but I don't think just in every conversation I would ever want someone I'm dating to be just constantly ask me like why I'm talking to someone, especially at work, or what I'm thinking constantly. So it is kind of a interesting place to put the viewer in, to think like, is this healthy? Is this not healthy? Especially when Adachi can read everything that everybody he touches is thinking. With Kurosawa, especially, because Kurosawa always has these kind of like very back and forth thoughts between, reason and kind of the more like impulsive side that just wants to go and do something. He just wants to be physical with Adachi or whatever. And Adachi doesn't really know how to interpret any of that because he's so new to dating, which I think is a normal thing. Like when you first start dating, you have no clue. And overall, Cherry Magic, I think, has pretty good pacing, pretty good dialogue. It's a good kind of look at what early stage versus later stage of dating can become, and how you even later on still don't really know what the key to like a healthy relationship is. Is it communication? Is it love and trust? Is it physical contact? Blah, blah, blah. Is it days? Blah, blah, blah. And I find it really fascinating. The only problem for me is like I wasn't a huge fan of the animation style of Cherry Magic. It's just not really my cup of joe, but if that's for you, I think it'd be great. I think there's not a lot of humor in it either, so it's just constantly very like drama driven of like, oh, does he like me? Does he not like me? Like, should I buy those pajamas that make my ass look fat? And I'm like, yeah, you should. But that being said, overall, I think Cherry Magic is a good examination of dating in early stages and kind of the issues that come along with that, and examining your sexuality, what you actually find interesting in a partner, what you desire in a partner. And other than that, there's I hate to say it, but there's just not really much else going on. Like, that's its main takeaway for me, the main point of it that I find enjoyable. I don't know if I'd watch it if that part wasn't there, because it's not really a funny slice of life for the most part. There's not a ton of like unique characters. But yeah, if you've seen Cherry Magic, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear your take, or recommend another BL that I could check out. And other than that, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I will catch you next time, weebs. Bye!